This is Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals, and we are indeed in overtime.
Yeah, it's no surprise for a series that has gone
of the 2025 NBA Finals, and we are indeed in overtime.
Yeah, it's no surprise for a series that has gone the full 7 to now end up in overtime to decide it. MP has been carrying his team. You have to think the team will once again look to MP, especially if it comes down to taking the final shot with time winding down.
You know, Stan, a lot of focus defensively is going to be applied to trying to slow down MP, and that's no easy task. What are you going to be looking for down this final stretch?
Well, both teams are very capable. I mean, if you're looking to just throttle MP's production, even doubling him, you take the risk of giving up a wide open look with the way he can find his teammates. So from what we've seen so far, I think it's going to come down to which squad can avoid turning the ball over, committing silly fouls. Either of those could undo these teams.
And Stan, these players, and we can see it, they are exhausted. The exertion of 4 quarters, the incredible game-time bucket before ending regulation in a stalemate.
Look out, man. We got this, all right? We got this on defense, all right? Let's make sure we stay locked in. Nothing silly.
You got it. No silly mistakes. Let's go. Game 7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Bro, let's go.
Yo, MP.
What's up, coach?
You brought us this far. Now take us home.
Come on, coach. I was born ready.
And we are underway. Again here, Greg, less than 3 minutes to go.
This is the moment you can only dream of. MP has a chance to get his team over the proverbial mountain in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
It's been really impressive to see the kind of grit and determination. How MP and really the team as a whole has stepped up. They want this championship.
And the Raptors with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. And again, MP getting it done, Greg.
He has been a lightning rod. You've got to be kidding.
Porter with it, beyond the arc. Shoots the 3. 3, good.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Now, here's MP. And Stan, MP is pouring it on in this finals Game 7.
Kevin, we are witnessing championship pedigree in the making right here.
And with MP growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era with a win here.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he's stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
Here's Jokic. Raptors knocking down the tray. Gordon! No good. Stan, it might be slipping away.
Well, Kevin, if they want to get back in it, they're going to have to get a lot of stops and convert.
And MP showing he wants that first ring.
And Kevin, he is giving it his all right now. You can just feel the momentum. MP willing his team to the finish line. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
MP. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
the Nuggets trail by 9. Now Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Knocks down the 3.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive. Timeout called, Nuggets. And GA, one of the most memorable rookie seasons for MP.
Yeah, the speculation may have been critical early that MP had too much hype, but here we are. That hype machine was legit.
Jokic. Jokic, big man with the triple.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
MP fires. This is amazing. MP leaving everything out on the floor here in overtime. Craig, this is unbelievable to watch.
And this is what dreams are made of. Literally, the way MP has exploded here in overtime is just what they needed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And coach, the energy in this building. You get the feeling now that both teams, their body language now indicating the final seconds now are just an exercise. Yeah, you better believe it. MP and his teammates, the emotion building, just waiting for that final buzzer to start the celebration. You can sense the relief coming on. They are ready to celebrate. Yeah, that last bit of sand through the hourglass. Time for confetti.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation.
And they've done it! They are the NBA champions.
MP. Yo, MP. Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
I was.
You my little boo thing, so I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
It's time to vote for you.
I can keep it chill like I'ma keep it real when your man long gone.
MP. MP. Yo, MP. Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
I was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then...
Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
She heard of it, she got emotion. Got my heart. grave and some red leather. On your grave and some red leather. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, where we going? Pluto got 20 girlfriends. I'm doing it wrong. Cut off all my. Now I'm on the money. You on a song. A1. Shawty been with me from the playground. Hey now, maybe that's the reason I was playing around. Running like a chicken with his head cut off. Through the streets with a lot of red leather on my shoulder blades. In my older age, see the error of my ways, but I'm still not totally over all the temptation. Why the city give you all the sensation? Yeah, I'm just wasting a lot of money on education. So much paper that was counting inflation. Now it's late and I'm getting impatient. 10 station, I'm playing. She whispered in my ear. But I'm staying strong, I got authority, willpower. When I feel power, me and Astro, 6'4", we the twin towers, twin. It's a metaphor for the porch when you get proximity. I can't stop right now, they gon' remember me forever. My stories more clever, my similes was better. My energy was never on some toughest. I was just a conscious rapper that I was just a college from a rough premises. Kept my nose out of the streets, but I love to get away for the action. This comes attraction. Turn it to a track star, want it all up. Everything I rap for, I've been trying to send acts on gym, Duggan running through the field in my Timbs. Now I'm with Young Metro on the whip, incoming. But like we make love, I take it to myself, could I really do it one woman? I think so, but it's hard when you with your dogs at thinking I could Ruby Rose with a keystroke. Ego, that's just something that gon' bring you peace though. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, where we going? Either you're a rebel or where we going? Stars, what we doing? You must not know what you just started. Me and my go north. You back to the party. We gon' step on the car. Get my coin and swipe that. Now the spirit to charge. Making moves. I be really march. I got hands for it. I get bands for a show. You want chance after chance after chance. No, I keep saying free the phone. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down. Soon as I land on them folks. I do what I want, I'm crushed. Don't follow the rules, I'm rough. I stand out, I'm special. I'm stand up like head. Oh God, you a bum, you best. Don't stall me, I'm bad. Lying in it, by the way, I don't pick and choose. It's up with whoever. All my diamonds served. And all these members served too. Smiling in my now you're 32. CA doors open up for me. Hear the engine room, switch sport. I got somewhere to be, little baby, I'm important. It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah.
Fleming.
I one. Nah, I can't make it mine, but I can make it. In them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 to me once in this club. I'm popping it so hard 'cause I ain't used. Deep, they got no type, they want stupid.
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man. I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage your way. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be. I want to win the NBA Cup.
That puts a lot of pressure on you and your teammates. You heard what Cliff just said about our expectations for the season.
I'm trying to change Cliff's mind. I'm trying to change everyone's mind. And winning the NBA Cup proves that we're much further along than everyone thinks, Cliff included.
You'll have to work harder than you've worked in your entire life to accomplish this.
Look,
you know that, right?
I'm built for this, Coach. I need this, all right?
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always a...
MP in the house.
Show them who you are tonight, MP. MP. Let's bring it tonight.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me.
Good luck out there, MP.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Good, MP? Get ready to light it up tonight.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be...
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Well, we can finally say it. The end. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know for that matchup with Denver.
For the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Defensive foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night.
First team foul.
And that one misses. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Ingram outside. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And slam dunk by Ingram.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dick.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Quickly the pass to Fleming. Over Allen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. They get it back. Allen kicks to Garland. Back to Allen. Yep, it counts. 6 points for Jared Allen.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Pass to Ingram. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Down low. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Back to Dick. Quickly finds MP. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Right?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Ingram. And that one's good. Hunter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster 3rd year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
On the wing, Barnes. Inside, here's MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. That's 10 points for MP.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Mitchell outside. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland, no good. Raptors with the lead. Driving the lane. Got a hand on it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
MP getting it done for Toronto. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Fleming is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Barrett. And it's Shed in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
Mobley outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Okoro passes to Jerome. A 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jerome's got his first 3 points of the game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Boucher. To the paint, there's the pick. Fleming. MP gets the job done inside.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Hunter comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Garland in for Okoro. For Toronto. MP's checked in for Purdy. Scotty Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. And quickly in for Ingram. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson's checked in. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Garland finds Mitchell. Now Strus. Nothing on the board. Back to Hunter. There's the triple. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Tyson. And another miss by Cleveland.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And that one's good quickly.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tyson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
With some arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. The Raptors out in front, leading by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Toronto Raptors.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Okay, guys, Daryl the Great asks, who has the better chance of winning right now? Shaq and That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of... Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. Garland against Quickly. Wound up there for Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And here's Mitchell from the arc, and Fleming pulls it down. Fleming's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Darius Garland. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Ingram. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to MP. MP converting the top bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland also making a change. Jerome is checked in.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jerome passes to Strus. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
To the middle, here's MP, and he makes that one. Fleming's got 22.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Toronto, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. R.J. Barrett is out there with Walter. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Ingram. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Here's Tyson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Tyson. Off target from 3-point range. Toronto leading by 20. Here's Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Walter's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Grady Dix checked in for Walter. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Got that one up quick.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
MP outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. MP's got 24.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Tyson. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Raptors ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's good. And that's now 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fleming's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Tyson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Ingram outside. Here's MP. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Some changes for Toronto. Lawson's checked in, and it's Walter in for Grady Dick. Garland kicks to Allen. Mobley a screen on Barrett. For 3, Hunter once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Toronto. They're on a 16-5 run.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Mobley against Boucher. The 11-footer, MP again. And that's now 30 points for MP.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Allen surveying the D. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. The layup off target. Onside, Barrett. Here's Fleming. And that one goes long.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
To the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution for your Raptors. Ochai Agbaji.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Inside, and then Allen slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Barrett. Here's Fleming, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hunter finds Mitchell. Off target from outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
I'm serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected.
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Yeah, take the cardboard and paper.